All right, let's start with your name. Where'd your name come from?
My name come from, I was the first person in my area, like neighborhood, with a Nextel phone. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody just started calling me Churp, because every time my phone rang, I'm like, brr, brr. So that's where it come from.
Now, where are you from?
I'm from Rock Hill, South Carolina, putting on for the Carolinas.
Still living there?
Yeah, I'm still there for right now. Back and forth from here to Atlanta. From Rock Hill to Atlanta.
Now, Rock Hill, if someone's not familiar with that city, what's the closest big city to it, and how far is it away from it?
The closest big city is Charlotte. It ain't nothing but like 10, 15 minutes away. It's basically South Charlotte, really.
Oh,
you know
okay.
What I'm saying? Yeah, basically, that's how close it is.
Almost like a suburb of Charlotte?
Yeah, that's how they trying to make it.
But still considered South Carolina?
Yeah, it's still South Carolina, though.
All right, so give me your opinion on the state of rap music in Carolina, whether we're talking about South Carolina or North Carolina, just Carolina in general. What's your opinion of the state of rap music in Carolina right about now?
Man, that shit fucked up, really. Like, it ain't really too much help. It's like a bunch of talent down there, but it's just, can't nobody really get over the hump. So that's why everybody coming to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying?
I see a few people making some noise, though, recently in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Like Luke Nasty and the person with the California record.
No, I ain't heard that one.
The California record?
Yeah. Oh, with T.I. now?
Yeah, that's a remix, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a couple people making some noise, man, but they had to get out of Carolina. But it's coming together. It'll probably be something going on probably by 2017. It's coming. It's just slow.
I mean, it's been very quiet for years.
Yeah.
Commercially, probably since P.D. Pablo.
Yeah.
Now, give me a tour of the city of Rock Hill. For someone that's never been there before, let's start with the food. Favorite food spot in the city?
Probably Wing Bones, a little wing spot. You know, they got all the little flavored wings, like honey hot wings, and that's really what I eat, man. The chicken fingers dipped in honey hot sauce, that's what they known for.
Is that what you order?
Yeah, all the time. A little bit of lemon pepper.
Now, what about the nightlife? Strip clubs, regular clubs over there?
See, in Rock Hill, man, that shit so fucked up, like they done closed everything down, so nightlife-wise, you gotta go to Charlotte.
And when you go to Charlotte, where favorite strip club in Charlotte?
Oh, Onyx, $2 Tuesday.
And what about, and before we talk about regular nightclubs, how are the strip clubs in Charlotte for someone that's never been there before? Is it full nude? Is it just topless? Is it?
I mean, Onyx is full nude. Club Cameo is kind of topless. They'll turn up depending on who in there, you know what I'm saying?
Now, what about regular nightclubs? Favorite regular nightclub in Charlotte?
Favorite regular, gotta be Club White House. Like my partner and them, they up there, they turning up at White House. You got Vanity, and a little bit below Rock Hill, we got a club called the D, a little ratchet club called the D. That should be turning up.
Now, we talked about the food spots, we talked about the nightlife, or lack thereof, in Rock Hill, but any other spots you recommend someone go see, visit, or do if they stumble across Rock Hill, South Carolina? Anything else that comes to mind?
I mean, music-wise, we ain't really got nothing going on, but like we known for football, you know what I'm saying? Like we got a bunch of people coming out, Rock Hill going to the NFL, but you know what I'm saying? Nightlife-wise, ain't nothing shaking.
What about the lingo? What are some terms or some phrases one might hear from city of Rock Hill right about now?
We got yeah, I mean, that's like when you agree to something, like, yeah, I mean, you feel what I'm saying? But it ain't really too much. Everything like copycat, man.
Now, what about events? Are there any special events you recommend someone come to Rock Hill specifically for? Like, for example, in New Orleans, Mardi Gras is like a week-long celebration out there. Anything that you recommend someone come to Rock Hill for, if any?
Let me see. Off the top of my head, I swear I can't think right now, man.
All right. Let's take it back a little bit. What type of student were you in school?
I was like a BC student, you know what I'm saying? Really, I just did enough to get on through.
Graduated high school?
Yeah, I graduated.
College?
Nah. I couldn't get financial aid because I had a felony drug charge. So, hell, I couldn't get the financial aid.
Now, jobs you had growing up, if any?
Yeah, I had a job at Carowinds. I worked at the register for like 6 months. That ain't work. And then like, I worked at this greenhouse. It felt like the penitentiary, but that was about it though.
Any crazy customer stories or stories dealing with any of those jobs?
Nah, ain't nothing crazy happened, man.
Now, what's one of your biggest life lessons you learned growing up?
Man, catching that charge.
Explain.
Man, that shit fucked me up, man. You know what I'm saying? You get held back when you catch that charge, and then you get hot. Then the police keep messing with you, man. Then when you finally go legit, they still messing with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially in my city, because it's so small, so the law know everybody. You know what I mean? So, man, it'd be hard to move, man. That charge really messed me up.
And when you say mess you up how? Give me some more details.
Like, really, like, if I wanted to get a job, I couldn't get a job because I had the felony on my record. And couldn't go to school because I couldn't get financial aid. So, you know, I was one way, man. It wasn't number one route.
Now, I don't know if this counts for it, but what's the worst thing you put your parents through?
I was getting locked up. They were so disappointed, man, because, you know, they ain't really see it coming, but when I got locked up, that hurt them real bad, you know what I'm saying?
You did prison time or just jail time?
Nah, just jail time. I ain't never have to go down the road.
Now, what's your message to the youth?
Man, stay focused, go to school, and if you believe you can do it, you can do it. Chase your dreams, don't let nobody tell you you can't do it.
Now, let's talk music for a little bit.
All right.
What do you hate the most about the music industry? What bothers you about it at this point?
You mean like in my area or like period?
Period, in general.
I feel like it's a lot of bullshit getting played, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of ABC, you feel what I'm saying? No messages, just a bunch of hooks. That's what's turning up right now.
Now, who do you blame for that? Do you blame the music industry as far as like executives and the artists creating the music, or do you blame the fans and people listening and consuming the music?
Man, I blame the fans and the radio. It's the radio who keep putting it in rotation, you know what I'm saying?
Top 3 things you need in a studio.
A good mic, some codeine, and I like to have them females around me too.
Craziest studio story, if you have one.
Nah, I ain't really got no crazy studio story.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What's the realest song you ever wrote so far in your whole catalog of music?
The realest song I ever wrote was Money Over Everything. It's about how, like, you get money with your partners, and then they, like, cross you out, you know what I'm saying? Like, they chose money over loyalty, and it was a real track, you know what I'm saying, based on a true story. So that got to be the realest song I ever wrote.
Risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
I don't know if you really count it as a risk, but just like jumping out traveling, you know what I'm saying? Not really knowing if people gonna take to my music, and like the reward ain't really paid off yet, so you know what I'm saying?
What are your keys to success?
Grinding and staying focused, and praying to God. I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, you feel what I'm saying?
Now, I forgot to ask you this earlier, but is there a meaning behind your hair?
Nah, ain't no meaning behind it.
What's your opinion on people that wear like the fake dreads, fake braids?
I don't really understand that. That's like some feminine shit, I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even see how they could like do it. I wouldn't do it.
Have you ever felt discriminated against because of your hair?
Like musically?
No, not musically, like just everyday life.
Oh yeah. You know, you get judged by your dreads. They think you a thug. You know what I'm saying? That's if you got dreads, you look like a criminal. You look scary. All that, man.
Now, have you ever thought about cutting it? Would you cut it?
Nah, not right now. They ain't even crossed my mind.
And how far are you planning to grow them?
Man.
Is it a limit? Like, do you cut it at a certain point? Maybe not cut it, but cut it at a certain length?
Yeah, I might trim it down a little bit, man. Whenever it get too far, then I might, you know what I'm saying?
So what you got going on right now?
Right now I'm working on my new mixtape called Pay Attention 2, Let Me In, you know what I'm saying? And I'm leaving with my new single called I'm On It. It's on YouTube, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm working on so far. I'm still pushing the NAG movement. I'm still pushing my second single, Like This, and you can still catch Money Over Everything on YouTube. It got about 12,000 views, doing pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And you can like just follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. Everything is Churp NAG. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what NAG stand for, it's New Age Gangster. So that's what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? Until they free all my partners. Free Prestige, Bay Bilzer, everybody, man, the whole camp.